3. Chefs, examine your baskets. And I will narrate what's in here. It's a mystery to me, too.
Oh, yeah.
We're off and running. Oh, and I lost my clipboard, but... Chorizo, I see chorizo. I see ricotta. And I see honey. Good day, honey. Go to the pantry now. Waste no time. So I'm going to have to walk our chefs through it, I have a feeling.
Throwing shit. Sorry.
Thank you. Eric, get your pantry goods while you can, because you see, your competitors are going to pick out the good stuff. There's sriracha here. I mean, there's some magic juice that you can just sprinkle on pretty much a used tire and it'll still taste good. Mustard powder, I see ginger teriyaki sauce. Like, you could skip the secret ingredients and construct a whole meal out of just the pantry items. But, the rules require that you use all 3 ingredients, you see? So, chorizo, spicy pork, right? Pork sausage, spicy Spanish style, Latin style. And then ricotta cheese, nice fluffy texture. Where's the ricotta from? Hold on.
Goats and Gourmet?
Goats and Gourmet, that's goat ricotta. Oh, that makes all the difference. You know that flavor of goat? Goat's milk? That's distinctive and very appealing. And then honey. So it sounds like I would have taken this in a dessert direction, but this is supposed to be the first course. The judges may be disappointed if it ends up looking like dessert. I see Eric's got peppers, onions, tomatoes, classic, as befits his Italian heritage. Corey is trying to decide on the imported artichoke hearts, but has eggplant, zucchini. 25 minutes, y'all, and we're down probably closer to 22, so did you hear me say y'all? Your daughter's my babysitter? Abby?
Yeah, Giovanna. Isn't
Giovanna, of course. That's great, yes. Thank you. You saved our summer. Oh my God. Well, now, I'm not a judge, thankfully. I promise. I have no sway over the judges. Let's go ahead and meet the judges before we really dig into the food, because they're just going to be, peeling artichokes and stuff at this point. Okay, we have a new judge here. Deb Parker, we've known for a long time. Her expertise is serving liquid foods. Back in the day, although now she is the self-described queen of the pickers at Sister Salvage on 9W. She has the most incredible array of really cool, curated junk. I have found some treasures there, though, that rise to the level of, antiques, I think. Deb, have you ever judged an event like this?
Let's see, I did a wrestling match judging. I did no, I've never done this before. This is really exciting. And I'm really hungry.
Awesome. And do you like to cook? I mean, do you have any claim on food?
One night it's Japanese, Mexican, Polish. You just make reservations.
Awesome. And where do you live?
I live in a very exciting hub called New Baltimore.
Excellent. A northerner, for sure. Sorry about that. Now I know. Rick Orlando. Oh, I left my beer on Corey's thing. Hold on one second. It's not a valid ingredient. Sorry. Oh, wow. She sliced some eggplant, and she's grilling that. Well, I'm going to give away everyone's secrets. If it's visible, then it's fair game. Rick has been a judge all 3 times and has come back, which is very considerate of him. Yeah, he's probably the head judge, I would say. And New World Home Cooking and Catering, and the Bistro in Albany. And a 2-time, he's the professional here. I am a hack. And Rick is straight up, no joke, 2-time Chopped winner. He beat Bobby Flay. I did beat Bobby Flay on a different show, but it is fun. The thing is, though, you gotta confess, Bobby Flay likes to lose. He likes to throw it. Do you think?
What impresses me the most about Bobby is that he cooks everything everybody else cooks and does. It's pretty impressive, you know, and beating him is fun. Yeah, making latkes and beating Bobby was really fun. Beat it. Anyway, it's great to be here in my first moved upstate 25 years ago is where I lived in Cooksaki. I lived in the house that burned down on New Street. It's a legend to people who have been here a long time. And yeah, Cooksaki's my adopted upstate birthplace.
Tell us what's new with you. I hear there's some cool stuff ahead.
Everything's always new. We're working on a little PBS series. We're going to try to get some of the farms in here involved called I Cook New York. Hopefully, we might even come down here in the fall and shoot a little bit. It's going through WMHT, PBS affiliate in Albany, and then distribution, you know, regionally. And what else is new? I don't know. I'm cooking. My wife broke her foot on vacation, and, you know, just hanging out with Paul and Deb here and Matt and trying not to get in trouble in Coxsackie, drinking my friend Alejandro's 9-pin cider, my friends. It's a perfect day for it.
Thank you. Yes, at the judges' table we have the Taussie Riot, we have 9-pin cider, we have Honey Hollow, the brewery. Honey Hollow's, I don't know what I was served, but it's this beautiful honey color.
It's a hurricane.
Hurricane,
Yeah.
thank you. And upcoming we have the Taussie Queen of Claremont, a white, which are also on the pantry table. But designed for cooking, not drinking, chefs, please. I'm going to go out now. Oh, sorry. The 2-time champion. Yes?
Yes.
Paul Rother, who does an amazing barbecue on Fridays at the Pegasus Restaurant, and is just uber talented beyond belief. Like, this guy is a genius. He really surprised everyone in year one when over there, where Eric is, he was very quiet and we couldn't tell what he was doing. He seemed to be behind the curve, and yet in the end he pulled off the most elaborate, ornate, baroque, on point, like incredible dish. I mean, it was like he pulled out the magic things out of a hat. Like, it was incredible. It broke the mouth, as they say in Hawaii. And we're thrilled to have you at the first time as a judge. Give us a little, what you feeling now? I mean, have you ever sat in judgment on home cooks?
I've never really judged on home cooks. Been lucky to go to Schenectady College, work with the kids there, Skills USA with the teenagers and their cooking. And that's about it. Never anything with the home cook, but the thing to remember about a home cook is they put a lot of love into their food, and that's really what we're looking for today anyway.
Let's talk a little bit about that, and I think this is going to be a recurring discussion throughout the evening, is like, what is different about being a home cook than being a restaurant chef, you know? If you're talented at home, can you translate it to a restaurant kitchen where you've got to serve 155 people in 30 minutes? What do you think is going to be the biggest challenge for the home cooks? Is it the time or the crazy ingredients that we threw at them?
Well, the first thing I would suggest is make sure everything that you had in the basket is used at least once. and then the most important thing is to taste your food before it heads over here. Even the slightest thing like salt and pepper is key.
Yes, season your food, everybody. Make sure it's good. Make sure it's cooked right, and don't try to do too much, man. Keep it simple. Just pretend that we're your kids, which means we can't send it back. But, yeah, pretend we're your family. Cook for your family. Don't try to impress us as chefs. Impress us as if we're your neighbors and your family. We want to see how you really cook, not how you try to cook, because that's the best way to cook. Cook the way you really cook. You tell them that.
It's called Keeping It Real, and I am starting to salivate. It's smelling really good out here. You guys are doing a kick-ass job. I feel sorry for her. She's way in the sun, and he's over there, and dogs are all over you, but You guys are just putting in your best, and that's all we can ask for, and then some.
Thank you. Well, 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left. That's a nice chunk of time. You can put on dinner in that amount of time. But they have some special challenges. They are so, have you noticed the home cooks are so deep in the wormhole now that they didn't hear any of the fine recommendations that the judges said. So I'm going to go and feed them in their ear. The primary one being, keep it simple. Lisa, can you keep it simple?
Hard to think on the fly like this, I gotta tell ya.
I know, it's tough. The other thing that I heard at the judges' table,
Salt and pepper.
yeah, taste, and taste again. That's something Bobby Flay told me. It was like, don't just season all at the end and hope that you can catch up. You have to taste a little bit at a time at every step in the thing. Yep. Yeah, we have no rubber gloves. Don't worry, the hygiene standards aren't like very high here.
Spoons. Spoons.
What?
Spoons.
Oh, there's tasting spoons. Yeah, okay. You don't have to stick your finger in it. So I see corn and peppers in a pan developing some really nice browning caramelization that you can probably smell across the campus here at Kitchen Stadium. And I see chorizo has been chopped out of its shell, its casing. It's like, looks like ground beef. And it's probably got some flavor in the pan, right? Okay. I'm not going to press her too hard. So I interviewed all the contestants before, and Lisa is music director at St. Mary's Church, an organist, and teaches piano lessons. And you'll find throughout our contestants a common thread of artistry. I mean, you got to think, what kind of home cook volunteers for this kind of service? Humiliation. What is the prize we're giving out to the winner? I think it's a pat on the back. Pat on the back and a bottle of wine. And the glory, you know? You got to admit, like, winning the Coxsackie Cook-Off is really, it counts for a lot around the reunion table. And down at the Scarborough, too. Like, that's the glory. It's just striding in, slamming that screen door, being like, yep, I did it. Won the cook-off. Excited this year about the new bottle shop down on Reed Street. That is exciting. We can get our breakfast, pardon? 12 minutes, okay. I'm going to visit with Donald. We're going to find out how far he's into it, way out here. Hopefully the microphone will still be in contact. All right. Can you hear me now? Yes, okay, good. I see something that looks like a pico de gallo. That's it? Okay. Well, I know something, I guess. Have put some tomatoes. So Donald, I'll save him talking for a little bit. Donald Quinlivan. Mama taught him to cook. And his, this is great. His signature dish is drunken steamers. Clams, right? Steamer clams, butter, Bud Limerita, seafood stock, and garlic. And I guess I gave it away. But yeah, the whole family comes running. He's a Coxsackie native, lives here. I should point out at this point that there's 2 men and 2 women competing. That's a nice breakdown. But there's also 2 Coxsackie residents, and there's an Albany, and there's a Whitehall, New York, which is nice. We've got a nice distribution. I see a piece of the what's that bridge going down the road?
Tappan Zee?
The Tappan Zee. That's that? Yeah, that's the Tappan Zee bridge coming down the road. That's cool.
Yeah.
Train collab.
Yeah, I did.
So, can I bother you for 20 moments to say, what are you cooking? Chorizo? Okay. Chorizo pico de gallo.
Like a soft taco. Soft taco.
Okay. Soft taco sounds good. That's making me hungry. That's great. Sometimes the contestants are cagey about letting on what they're doing because they think, oh, someone's going to copy me. But realistically, if you don't know what you're doing at this point, with only 10 minutes to go, you're lost. You can't make a chorizo taco with 10 minutes. We're going to visit with Corey and check in with her and see what's going on. Corey is one of those artists. In fact, the shirt she's wearing displays her artistry. She's a visual artist and an educator. And she cooks from a healthy